Sweet. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scar. Welcome back to the channel. I am not at my house, obviously. I'm at the gym because I wasn't planning on filming, but I just felt like doing it today. So we're going to roll with it. Starting with a warm-up, we're doing some dead hangs right away, but we're going to be hitting a pool day today, so back and buys, and a little bit of rear delt, and just kind of going to talk as we go through the workout instead of doing like a whole intro today. We're still going to talk about the same stuff. I want to talk about Psalm 115 as we go through today. That's what we talked about at church on Sunday, which I filmed a video for. But the workout wasn't that good. I didn't carb up before. I didn't eat pretty much anything that day until after the workout. So the workout was kind of trash. And I mean, what I talked about was good in the intro and everything, but I just didn't want to post it because the workout wasn't that good. So right now we're just going to go through this workout. I'm going to talk about it again because it's a really good topic that we talked about, and we're going to go through. But first, we're going to do some dead hangs, just warm up, get the lats firing, and then we're going to go through and hit a killer workout, and I'm really excited for this. So let's get into these warm-ups. It's kind of shifting around. Cool. So, we had church on Sunday, and we talked about Psalm 115. And if you guys don't know, Psalm 115 is about idolatry, and there's a lot of stuff that I took out of it, like what we're idolizing in our lives, social media, birds and the bees, just a lot of stuff like that. And as I was reading through it, and as the pastor was going through it, like it talks about these idols of silver and gold, and how people create their own idols. And the biggest example I thought of while reading through it was in Exodus, when Moses is coming down from the mount after talking to God and receiving the Ten Commandments for the first time. And he comes down, and the people of Israel are worshiping a golden calf. And, they're, like, Moses obviously gets, like, angry, like not like an anger that is standard, like road rage, but more of like a divine anger, and throws the tablets on the ground. They break, and then he takes the golden calf, he grinds it up, makes it into a powder, puts it in the water, and makes people drink it. It's kind of crazy, but it's just one of those things where, like, it was so easy for those people after Moses was gone for an extended amount of time to immediately find an idol, even though God was the one that brought them out of Egypt. But when we think about, like, the things that we're going through in our lives and the different things that we go through, and sometimes we feel like God isn't there, or God isn't answering our prayers because maybe what we're praying for isn't meant for us, it's so easy for us to find something else to fill that space with, whether it's our phone or, birds and the bees, someone else, an opportunity, work, alcohol. There's so many different ways that people can idolize something other than God. And I think it's important for us to really notice, like, before we switch up, we really have to understand that, like, God's purpose for us and the path that we're on is the best option, and it's the path to righteousness. So just continue to allow God to work in your life and continue to just follow that, and don't blame God when you don't get something, because you could have got that thing and, it could have been, like, detrimental to your life. Like, God is protecting you from that thing for a reason. So don't think that just because you pray for something and it's not given to you that God isn't there. So, all right. We got single arm cable rows because I want to isolate my lats first. So we're doing a pre-exhaust post-exhaust, so everything's going to be machine isos first, and then we'll go into, like, some free weight stuff, like pull-ups, probably some barbell rows, but yeah, for right now we're just going to do these. Obviously this is on an iso row machine. We'll probably do that next, but this is more of kind of a warm-up, and then we'll probably go to an iso row, and then lat pull down. We'll see though. It's kind of whatever we feel like, but let's get it. All right. Cool. Offset that with some iso rows. Just did 3 sets with the iso rows, like 90 to 115 on each side. Just to kind of finish out with the resistance curve. But here we're just going to do close grip lat pull downs, really focusing on getting that nice deep stretch in the lat. Pretty much like we're doing a pullover, really focusing on getting the nice stretch. And then, yeah, usually this is supposed to be like an eccentric curl or chin up, eccentric chin up. So we're just gonna stay on this, and then you'll see like on my upper day on Friday, we have like an actual lat pull down, like a nice regular form lat pull down. So, but yeah, I've definitely had an interesting weekend. Didn't really do much, honestly. Just kind of hung out, worked out. I skipped the gym on Friday because it was after Thanksgiving. I didn't feel great, so came on Saturday, and then after church on Sunday. That was pretty good. Legs was all right. Like I said, I didn't really carb up, so carbs are important, especially if you're going to be working out and working hard. It's good for energy, so I definitely messed that up. I ate 2 tornadoes and a protein bar, and I was like, yeah, I'm good to work out. No, I was squatting 275, and that was heavy. So we're working through it, but for right now, I ate rice and eggs and bacon today, so it was pretty good. But what'd you guys talk about at church? Let me know down in the comments what you guys talked about, what you learned this weekend. Like, subscribe, and we'll continue this back workout. But we're having a good day today. Enjoying myself. I got to go into work here in a little bit, which kind of stinks, but gotta buy treats for Boba somehow. So I'm excited to get this workout going. Yeah, it's Christmas season. I hear Mariah Carey already. It's wild. So let's get into this workout. I got my Spotify DJ on right now, waiting for the Christmas music to start, but cool little 10. Ugh. Yeah, with that, do 2 more sets of that, and we'll move on. So, all right. now we got a good pre-exhaust with the rows, with the lat pull down. We're doing some assisted pull-ups, just kind of get that a little bit. The only thing I'm probably going to add after this for an extra pre-exhaust that I kind of forgot was a pullover, but I might just throw it in a post-exhaust since that's what I'll do. I'll just do a dumbbell instead of a stiff arm pull down. So we'll do a dumbbell pullover, or we might play with it. Yeah, I have an idea, but let's do another set of this, and we'll go to the next thing. Oh man. Cool. Let's finish out. Get this thing done. Alright, now we're just dumbbell rowing. Sticking with the 80s. Last set here, did 70 for 10, 80 for 10, and then we're just going to AMRAP this last one at 80. After this, we're going to do some rear delts, so probably just some face pulls, and then probably go to some form of bicep, so probably a preacher curl, I think. Yeah, probably do 2 different bicep curl exercises though, just because I need to work on my arms. But it'll probably be a incline curl, preacher curl, then incline curl, staying with the pre-exhaust, post-exhaust. But let's get this over with. Alright, let's get through it. We're about to finish up. We got incline curls, and then we'll pose down. one of the things that I was thinking about, like as I'm finishing this workout, is like how important free weight training is. It's something that for the longest time, I like swore by machines and cables because I would watch like bodybuilders, like Olympias and all these people, like they really only did machines, you know? And I was like, I just never really understood it. And then like you go back and watch like Arnold's old workouts and stuff, like he was doing free weights. But I mean, like when it comes to like back squat and like bench pressing, even deadlifting, things like that, like I never understood how important that was. And then like obviously, if you start taking gear, your muscles outgrow your tendons eventually. So I started thinking like, yeah, there's probably a reason that they're not, you know, repping 405 for 10, So that's kind of just where I've been kind of thinking about it. But I mean, there's more to that too. But for me, like free weight training is amazing. But like a pre-exhaust, post-exhaust just works for me. Like it's nice to get the machines done first and then hit the free weight stuff, because that helps all my smaller muscles that gotta pick up the slack for the bigger ones. But that works for me, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's helped. So I never really understood how important it was until I really started focusing on it and looking at it, But I mean, you come in and just hit machines, that's fine. Or you come in and only hit free weights. But I don't know. It all matters on your body style and kind of how your muscles adapt to each one. You come in and hit machines and it doesn't work. But then the next guy can come in and only hit machines and it works just fine. So, I don't know. Working out's fun. It's like a puzzle every time. You gotta come in and see what works and figure it out. So, but yeah, we'll finish up with these incline curls. And then we'll pose down quick, do the outro, and then I gotta get to work. So, let's get this going. It's gonna be the last set. Alright, so had a good workout. It's kind of nice today. I didn't really play my usual playlist. I just let the Spotify DJ cook. Did pretty good. So, yeah, I think it was a good workout. Good back day. I'm definitely going to change that workout up. That's not even the program. I was just kind of trying something else today. I'm going to start playing more with the pre-exhaust, post-exhaust on this day specifically. Most of the stuff, like I'm trying to do a pre-exhaust, post-exhaust with a 6x6 on like my main compound lift, so like my bench and my squat, and deadlift is also a 6x6, but we're kind of, I mean, it's easier on those days to do with my compounds, but the thing is like on today I don't really have a heavy compound lift, so it's one of those things where we're just messing with it, because I want to find like a good back day, or make a good back day. But I think today was pretty solid. But we'll see. We'll play with it. Kind of figure it out. It would be nice to just have a plan where I don't got to think about it during the gym, especially when I'm, filming or whatever. So we'll pose down quick. Feeling pretty good. We'll see. Yeah. I'm almost there to where my bicep is like over my shoulder. I definitely want to work on my peaks. That's why I started putting an incline curl in. If I pre-exhaust, post-exhaust my biceps, I'll be good. But my back feels pretty good. We'll do a back lat spread. Yeah, working through it. Do a teacup. Yeah, feeling good though. It's a good workout, especially for not even thinking I was gonna film. Just jumping into it. It was good. We'll keep working on the pre-exhaust, post-exhaust stuff. I feel pretty good. Feel pretty pumped today. Biceps feel good, but like I just need that peak to be a little bit bigger. I feel like it's coming along, but I used to not really. I mean, we didn't do much biceps in the last program for like the last 6 to 8 weeks, so kind of working them back in. Almost working everything back in, honestly. There's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to bring back, so we'll figure that out. We'll keep going, continue to just push through and work through it. But I mean, for right now, I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys have a great day. If you made it this far, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for leg day. It's gonna be awesome. I'm also playing with that workout, so it might be a little different tomorrow, but we're gonna reorganize everything, so it's gonna be a good day. Super excited. Hamstring dominant. So, but yeah, other than that, it was really good, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow for legs.